Have you ever paused to watch an older loved one, perhaps your mother or grandfather, and wondered at the quiet strength they still possess? It's a common human experience to associate longevity with grand gestures, marathon runners in their 70s, world travelers in their 80s. We often think that living past 100 is a matter of winning the genetic lottery or having some closely guarded, miraculous secret. But what if the true predictors of a long and vibrant life are far quieter, woven into the very fabric of our everyday actions? What if the ability to simply stand up from your favorite armchair without a push, or to carry in the groceries from the car, holds more truth about your future than any complex medical chart? If you are someone navigating the rich and complex landscape of your 60s, 70s, or 80s, and you find yourself still able to perform certain simple, almost unconscious actions, you may be in possession of a resilience that is far rarer and more profound than you realize. You are not just aging, you are aging exceptionally well. In our journey today, we are going to explore 8 such abilities, subtle yet powerful, indicators that suggest you are not merely getting by, but are in fact a rare gem, potentially destined for a life that stretches vibrantly toward, and perhaps even beyond the century mark, maybe even to 105. These aren't about flashy fitness tests or expensive diagnostic scans. They are about the small, practical demonstrations of strength, balance, and mental acuity that reveal a body and mind functioning in beautiful harmony. I urge you to stay with me until the very end, because the final ability we will discuss might be the one that surprises you the most. It is an indicator that transcends the physical, reflecting not just your current state of health, but also possessing the incredible power to keep your spirit sharp and your body resilient for all the years to come. Overlooking this final insight could mean ignoring one of the most powerful and life-affirming predictors of true, joyful longevity. So, let's begin this exploration together. The first, and perhaps one of the most telling signs of lasting vitality, is found in a movement so common we barely notice it: the ability to stand up from a chair without using your hands or arms for support. This might seem like a trivial act, a simple transition from sitting to standing. But within that single, fluid motion lies a deep well of information about your physical health. It is a testament to the foundational strength in your legs, the crucial stability of your core, and the intricate coordination of your muscles, all of which are the absolute cornerstones of maintaining independence as you age. When you rise from a chair unassisted, you are silently announcing that your quadriceps, your glutes, and your abdominal muscles are still robust enough to effortlessly manage your body weight and maintain your equilibrium. Why does this seemingly small feat matter so profoundly? Because one of the single greatest threats to the health and independence of seniors is the risk of falling. A fall can be a life-altering event, leading to fractures, a loss of confidence, and a cascade of other health complications. The strength required to stand without pushing off is the very same strength that helps you catch your balance if you stumble or navigate an uneven sidewalk with confidence. It's a powerful indicator that your body is aging not with fragility, but with a deep-seated resilience. If you've ever found this simple act to be a source of quiet pride, let me know by typing the number 1 in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone else to appreciate their own strength. Beyond the purely physical, there is a powerful psychological dimension to this ability. Every single time you get up from the dinner table or rise from your recliner without needing to lean on the armrests, you are reinforcing a powerful internal message. I am still capable. I can rely on myself. This belief doesn't stay confined to that one action. It ripples outward, influencing other areas of your life. It might be the reason you feel confident enough to continue living alone, to engage in social activities, or to keep up with a beloved hobby. Think of a man like John, a 72-year-old retired woodworker from Oregon. His doctor once told him that his ability to stand up from his workshop stool without a wobble was a better predictor of his future health than many of the numbers on his chart. John makes it a small, private game to practice this every day. He feels a surge of pride each time he does it, and that pride motivates him to take his daily walk and keep his workshop tidy. A virtuous cycle of capability breeding more capability. If you can still perform this simple act with grace, you are far stronger than you may give yourself credit for. It reveals a body that is not just holding on, but thriving in a way that truly predicts a longer, more independent life. Now, let's consider another fundamental movement, the ability to walk at a steady, brisk pace for several minutes without becoming breathless or needing to stop. This is another remarkable sign of profound health and a harbinger of longevity. This capacity goes far beyond simple mobility. It's a clear window into the health of your entire cardiovascular system. It demonstrates that your heart, lungs, and circulatory network are all functioning with impressive efficiency, reflecting a level of endurance that is actively keeping your body youthful from the inside out. When you move briskly, you're not just exercising your leg muscles. You are engaged in a symphony of biological processes. Your heart is pumping oxygen-rich blood more effectively, nourishing every organ, joint, and even your brain. This is precisely why gait speed, or how fast a person naturally walks, is often referred to by geriatric specialists as the sixth vital sign, alongside blood pressure, heart rate, and temperature. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found a consistent link between faster walking speeds and longer life expectancy in older adults. It's one of the most reliable, low-tech predictors we have. Being able to maintain a brisk pace suggests that your internal systems are not struggling. They are meeting the demands of movement with ease and grace. If you find this insight about walking speed valuable and it makes you think about your own daily stride, let us know by commenting with the number 2 below. We love hearing how these ideas connect with your own life. On a psychological level, the ability to walk with ease instills a profound sense of freedom. It's the quiet confidence that you can navigate your world without strain, whether that means walking through a large grocery store, exploring a local park, or simply keeping up with your grandchildren. This independence is a cornerstone of emotional well-being, reassuring you that your world hasn't shrunk, that you still possess the autonomy to explore, visit friends, and live life on your own terms. Imagine a woman named Emily, a 78-year-old living in a small town in Vermont. Every morning, she walks the 2-mile loop around her neighborhood. She doesn't jog, but she maintains a pace that often has her overtaking neighbors half her age. Her doctor once remarked that her cardiovascular fitness was comparable to that of someone 20 years younger. That single piece of encouragement has been a powerful motivator, and today, Emily credits her daily walk as the secret to feeling vibrant, engaged, and in control of her life. If you can still enjoy a brisk walk without struggling, you are sending your body a daily affirmation of its vitality. It is clear proof that your internal systems are working in concert, a harmony that may very well carry you gracefully into your hundreds. From the strength of the body, we now turn to the sharpness of the mind. The ability to recall names, dates, or small but significant details from a recent conversation is far more than a useful social skill. It is a powerful sign that your brain is maintaining its intricate and sharp connections. In the grand story of aging, memory is one of the most potent indicators of long-term health. Being able to draw upon information smoothly and accurately shows that your mind is not just surviving the passage of time, but is aging with grace and resilience. Scientifically, this strong recall reflects the health of your neural pathways. Your brain operates as a breathtakingly complex network of billions of cells that communicate through electrical and chemical signals. When these pathways remain active and efficient, it demonstrates a powerful resistance against cognitive decline. Leading neurologists often state that mental sharpness, especially in adults over 60, is a significant predictor of continued independence, a higher quality of life, and, indeed, a longer lifespan. A mind that can easily access memories is a mind that is still actively engaged, learning, and adapting. This brings us to a vital point. If you're finding this exploration of longevity to be helpful, please consider hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell. Doing so ensures you won't miss our future videos, and your support is what allows us to continue creating content designed to inform and inspire our wonderful community. Psychologically, the act of remembering details provides profound reassurance that you are still fully present and engaged with the world around you. There's a tangible boost in confidence when you can greet a neighbor by name or recall a grandchild's favorite story. This sense of competence has a wonderful snowball effect. It encourages you to seek out more social interaction, and that social engagement, in turn, provides your brain with the stimulation it needs to strengthen those memory pathways even further. It becomes a beautiful, positive cycle. The more you use your mind, the stronger and more agile it stays. Consider James, a 68-year-old retired professor from Pennsylvania. He makes it a daily practice to consciously learn something new, whether it's the name of a new plant in his garden or a detail from a documentary he watched. His friends and family admire how sharp he remains, often turning to him to settle a friendly debate about a historical fact. James says these small acts of remembering make him feel vital and valued, and he's noticed that his memory seems to grow stronger the more he challenges it. If you find yourself between the ages of 60 and 80 and can still recall details with relative ease, take a moment to appreciate it. It is a clear and hopeful sign that your brain remains a vibrant, thriving organ. That strength of memory is more than a convenience. It is a window into the kind of longevity that could carry you into your hundreds with clarity, wisdom, and joy. Let's return to the body's wisdom, focusing on an ability that looks deceptively simple, balancing on one foot for at least 10 seconds. This single, quiet stance is one of the most potent and scientifically backed indicators of long-term health and survival. The act itself is a masterful integration of multiple bodily systems. It combines raw muscle strength, especially in your ankles and legs, the neurological coordination to make tiny, constant adjustments, a sharp mental focus, and the stability provided by your inner ear's vestibular system. All of these faculties tend to decline with age, so if you can still manage this feat, you are demonstrating a rare and holistic level of health and bodily control. From a purely physical standpoint, good balance is your primary defense against falls. As we've discussed, falls represent one of the most significant risks to the independence and well-being of older adults. Standing steady on one leg without wobbling is direct proof that your brain and your body are communicating flawlessly. It signals that your central nervous system and your musculature remain finely tuned and responsive. It's a real-time display of your body's ability to understand its position in space, a sense known as proprioception, and react accordingly. For those of you who have been following along and finding these points insightful, please let me know you're here by commenting with the number 4. It's a great way for me to know what content resonates with you. The psychological benefits of good balance are just as significant. Every time you stand tall and steady, you are subconsciously reminding yourself that you are capable and grounded. This quiet assurance directly influences how you move through your daily life. It means you approach climbing stairs, stepping off a curb, or reaching for an item on a high shelf with less fear and more freedom. It's about feeling secure in your own body. Think about Linda, a 74-year-old from Florida who has made a habit of practicing her balance while she brushes her teeth each morning. When she first started, she could only hold it for a few seconds. But with consistent, gentle practice, she can now easily balance for over 20 seconds on each foot. Her doctor told her that this small 2-minute daily routine has dramatically reduced her risk of a serious fall. Linda says it makes her feel stronger, not just in her body, but in her mind, because she knows she is actively protecting her own independence. If you can balance on one foot for 10 seconds or more, you are proving that your body has retained a level of integrated resilience that is truly exceptional. This one ability, on its own, points toward a longer, steadier, and healthier future, one that may very well stretch gracefully into your hundreds. Another powerful, real-world test of your body's resilience is the ability to climb a full flight of stairs in one steady, continuous effort without needing to pause. This action is a natural stress test that simultaneously challenges your cardiovascular health, your lung capacity, and your lower body muscle strength. Unlike a gentle walk on a flat surface, stairs demand a significant burst of energy and coordination. If you can still accomplish this in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, it is a clear indication that your body has maintained a remarkable level of functional endurance. Physically, climbing stairs engages all the major muscle groups in your lower body, including your calves, thighs, and glutes. At the same time, it requires your heart and lungs to work harder to deliver oxygenated blood to those working muscles. Completing this task smoothly means your body's complex delivery system is operating with high efficiency. Medical research frequently shows a strong correlation between stair climbing ability and a lower risk of heart disease, as well as a longer overall life expectancy. It's a practical measure of how well your heart can handle sudden demands, which is crucial for navigating the unpredictable physical challenges of daily life. The confidence to tackle a flight of stairs without a second thought also has a significant psychological impact. It keeps you feeling capable and unrestricted. It means you don't have to avoid places with multiple levels or feel anxious about situations that might require a bit of climbing. This sense of freedom is vital for emotional well-being, as it helps to combat the feeling of being old or physically limited. Consider William, a 69-year-old grandfather in Texas who makes it a point to always take the stairs at his local library. His friends sometimes suggest the elevator, but he enjoys the challenge. William notices that while some of his peers might get winded, he reaches the second floor feeling steady and proud. His doctor even told him that this small, consistent habit is likely adding years to his life. If you can still climb a flight of stairs without stopping, recognize it for what it is, not just a convenience, but a powerful sign of a thriving cardiovascular system and a body that is aging with exceptional strength and resilience. This ability truly sets you apart as someone built for the long haul. Let's now consider an action that is so mundane, it's easy to overlook its significance. The ability to bend down to pick something up from the floor and rise back up with ease. For many older adults, this simple motion can become a daunting challenge. Therefore, if you can still do it smoothly, it serves as a rare and valuable sign of excellent flexibility, healthy joints, and well-maintained muscle coordination. This movement is a complex sequence that requires functional strength in the legs to control the descent and ascent, stability in the back and core to prevent injury, and adequate mobility in the hips and knees to allow for a full range of motion. It's a beautiful demonstration of your body systems working in harmony. Physically, this ability reflects that your joints have not succumbed to the stiffening that often accompanies age and inactivity. It shows that your muscles are still strong enough to support your body weight through the entire movement. Many physical therapists and geriatric experts view this specific skill as a key predictor of how resilient an individual's body will remain in their later years, because it perfectly demonstrates that the crucial partnership between strength and flexibility is still intact. And if you're still watching and finding this content to be a source of valuable information, let me know by commenting with the number 6. Your engagement helps our community grow and thrive. From a psychological perspective, being able to bend down without hesitation or fear provides a deep sense of confidence in everyday life. Whether you're picking up a dropped set of keys, reaching for a pot in a low cabinet, or tying your shoes, this ability continually reminds you that your body still responds to your commands in the way you need it to. This quiet reassurance helps to reduce the fear of injury and fosters a feeling of being in control of your daily environment. Imagine Margaret, a 76-year-old grandmother from California who spends every afternoon tending to her beloved garden. She bends down to pull weeds, gather tomatoes, and plant new seeds, often without giving the movement a second thought. Her daughter once remarked, with a sense of awe, that this simple ability is something many people her age struggle with profoundly. Margaret believes her passion for gardening is what keeps her body limber, and she feels an immense sense of pride in knowing she can still do what brings her so much joy. If you are able to bend down and rise back up without strain, you are providing clear evidence that your joints and muscles are aging gracefully. It is a powerful sign that your body has retained the essential balance of strength and flexibility needed to carry you well into your advanced years. The next indicator of robust longevity can be found in a weekly ritual for most households: carrying grocery bags without significant strain. The strength required to haul bags from the car to the kitchen is far more than a simple measure of brute force. It is a comprehensive marker of what experts call functional health and a cornerstone of true independence. This seemingly straightforward task requires a combination of strong grip strength, arm and shoulder endurance, core stability to protect your back, and a sense of balance to manage the shifting weight. These are all physical attributes that tend to fade with age, so if you can still manage this task with confidence, you are displaying a level of resilience that many people in your age group may have already lost. Physically, grip strength alone has been linked in numerous scientific studies to overall muscle health and, remarkably, to a longer lifespan. A firm grip is often an indicator of healthy muscle mass throughout the body, good circulation, and even a well-functioning nervous system. When you combine that strong grip with the stamina required to carry a moderate weight over a distance, it signals that your entire body is working efficiently, from your heart and lungs providing the necessary oxygen down to the individual muscle fibers in your arms and hands. Psychologically, the act of carrying your own groceries reinforces a deep and powerful sense of self-reliance. It is a tangible reminder that you do not have to depend on others for every small, essential task of life. That confidence can be incredibly empowering, carrying over into other parts of your life and reinforcing the belief that you are still capable, still contributing, and still living with dignity and autonomy. Think of Helen, an 80-year-old from Chicago who prides herself on doing her own shopping at the local market every week. She might walk a little more slowly than she used to, but she insists on carrying her own bags into the house. Her children often offer to help, but she gently tells them that doing it herself is what keeps her feeling strong and alive. Helen believes this simple weekly habit is one of the key reasons she remains so remarkably healthy and independent at her age. If you can carry your groceries without undue strain, you are demonstrating more than just physical strength. You are proving that your body remains in a state of functional balance, that your heart and lungs are still dependable partners, and that your independence is gloriously intact. These are the very qualities that set the stage not just for a longer life, but for a life lived fully and on your own terms. Finally, we arrive at the eighth and perhaps most profound ability, one that is often overlooked in discussions about physical health, but is absolutely crucial for true longevity. It is the ability to laugh easily and to genuinely find joy in the small, simple things of life. While many of us focus on physical benchmarks like muscle strength and cardiovascular endurance, the capacity to maintain a sense of joy, humor, and lightness of spirit is every bit as vital. If you can still laugh heartily at a good story, savor the quiet pleasure of a morning cup of coffee with a friend, or feel a sense of wonder at a beautiful sunset, you are nurturing a rare and precious treasure that supports both your mental and physical health in powerful ways. From a medical standpoint, the benefits of laughter and joy are well documented. Laughter triggers a cascade of healthy physical changes in your body. It lowers levels of stress hormones like cortisol, which can wreak havoc on your system over time. It boosts your immune system by increasing disease-fighting cells, and it can even improve the function of your blood vessels and increase blood flow, which protects your heart. Furthermore, laughter releases endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals, which can temporarily relieve pain and promote an overall sense of relaxation and well-being. This means that when you are experiencing joy, your body isn't just surviving, it is actively defending itself against disease and the stresses of aging. Psychologically, the ability to laugh reveals a deep emotional resilience. It shows that even when life presents its inevitable challenges, losses, and hardships, you still possess the inner strength to find beauty, humor, and connection. This positive and adaptable attitude is a common thread found among people who live well past 100. Researchers studying the world's blue zones, regions with the highest concentrations of centenarians, consistently find that these long-lived individuals share traits like a positive outlook, strong social connections, and the ability to find joy in daily life. Consider Frank, an 82-year-old who is a regular at his local diner in North Carolina. He spends his mornings there, chatting with friends, telling jokes, and often has the entire table erupting in laughter. His doctor once told him that his cheerful spirit was as important for his health as his blood pressure medication. Frank says that a good sense of humor has carried him through life's toughest moments, and he firmly believes it will carry him for many more years to come. If you can still laugh with ease and find genuine delight in the small moments, you are nurturing your body and your soul in a way that few people fully appreciate. This rare gift can lengthen your days, brighten your relationships, and keep you strong in body and spirit well into your hundreds. As we reach the end of our discussion, it becomes clear that reaching 100 and beyond is not merely a matter of good fortune. It is about the daily, observable signs that your body, your mind, and your spirit are still working together in a beautiful and resilient harmony. If you are navigating your 60s, 70s, or 80s, and you can still rise from a chair without using your hands, walk briskly without stopping, remember names with ease, balance steadily on one foot, climb a flight of stairs without pausing, bend down comfortably, carry groceries with confidence, and, perhaps most importantly, laugh easily at the joys of life, then you are not just aging well, you are a truly rare gem. These abilities are more than just physical feats. They are profound indicators of strength, resilience, and a vitality that could very well carry you into your hundreds with grace and dignity. Take a moment to think about which of these abilities you still possess today. Which one surprised you the most to learn of its importance? And which one made you pause and realize just how strong and capable you truly remain? These are not just skills to be checked off a list. They are powerful reminders that your life force is still burning brightly. With continued care, attention, and appreciation, you can keep that flame alive and radiant for many, many years to come. Thank you for joining us on this journey today. We would be honored to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share one insight you learned today and how you might apply it or appreciate it in your own life. Your thoughts and stories are incredibly important to us, so please don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments provides us with immense motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, we would be so grateful if you would like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit. Your support is what enables us to continue creating good content designed to inform and inspire. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.